Who wants to be a Melvinaire? It's a manhood movement, constant elevation. Every day we improving. 7 p.m. on Wednesdays. I think you should tune in. It's more than a podcast. It's a family reunion. Melvinaires. My nigga Mel up in here. You know Rome, he the plug. No telling who might appear. Could be one of your favorite rappers, community activists, businessmen and women, to the shooters and savages. Melvinaires. Yeah, we Melvinaires. Yeah, we Melvinaires. Yeah.
I got my brother, Ronell, a.k.a. Billy Ray Valentine, in the building. And we got none other. Special guest, Melvinaire Familiar, Baltimore's own. One of the fucking hottest comedians in the fucking country right now, if y'all niggas not hip.
Appreciate it, man.
Pay attention to that, man. Desi Alexander in the building, man. Everybody give it up.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And we got the homie Chap.
My man Chap,
Comedian Chap. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, shit.
Yeah, damn right.
Yeah, I don't even need it. Okay, all right, so Chap, you're a comedian too, man. All right, we'll get in there. That's a bet. We still waiting on Lonnie B. We still waiting to hear back from Lonnie B? Can you hear me?
Yeah, hold on. Let me check on them.
Okay. All right. We was tapping in with none other than the Money Team's own Lonnie B. That's Mel's homie. That's Mel's family, man. You know what I'm saying? So for the meantime, let's get into it, man. First and foremost, yo, shout out to my DNA, man. Shout out to my sperm on my son is here. That's a blessing in itself, man.
For the baby.
That's a fact. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? My son is here, man. Jacid, man, some roles came into this world at 8 p.m. July 20th, 2022. So, right on time, man. You know what I'm saying?
Congratulations, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate y'all, man. I like even the chat experience with y'all, man. Like, I appreciate all y'all for being here. Just even share experience with me, man.
Yeah, man. Making this right now.
Absolutely. So what you got going on, man? How's everything going?
With me? Yeah. Well, man, look, I've been blessed since the last time we talked, man. We was making connections, man. They're actually happening. I got a fly out next week to Miami. I'm actually directing an energy drink commercial, man. Still into the film. Still co-directing a Realtor with Lionsgate's. Lions Den Productions, man. And another, I'm about to be on another film. I can't tell. I ain't gonna tell you never.
Okay.
But it's a lot going on, bro. So
That's
I'm
what's
trying to maintain that.
That's what's up.
And my tour date. So yeah, man, it's a blessing. Man.
When your next show?
Next show is I have one in Alabama on the 29th. On the 30th, I'm back in Atlanta again. So yeah, during the week I'm just.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up, man. This man busy and still found the time to come kick it with us, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's a real one, man. That's love, man.
Plus, I get to get away and be around some guys, man. House full of girls. Y'all understand that this means a lot to me.
What about you, Chad? What you got going on, bro?
Like Desi said, piggybacking off of Desi, man, I hit the road with him,
Yep.
most of the time when I'm available. And just doing a little stuff in Baltimore, and I do my own shows at the Cultural Arts Center.
Okay.
My little talent showcase shows, and just trying to keep it funny in the city, man.
Yeah,
with all this, tragedy and stuff going on.
Absolutely.
We need to laugh.
Absolutely.
So,
no
that's
question.
about it.
No question. We got none other than family in the building, prolific Kev in the building, man. None other.
Yes,
So get your social media out there, man. I want to hear your shit now.
Oh no, I got a few.
No, I'm talking about chat.
All right. Yeah. My Instagram is chap_funny. My Facebook is Tavon Chapman. That's Tevon Chapman, Chapman. My Twitter is Chap818. All them different shits, but yeah, just remember, not in. YouTube is comedian Chat, Chat Funny.
Already.
That's the hardest part. Remembering all
Right.
All your
You don't think about people having to ask you that.
Right.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
remember that shit.
Absolutely. So I want to. damn man, having comedians, I want to talk about comedy, bro.
Yeah,
like every time I'm around comedians, bro, I just want to talk about comedy, man.
Yeah, man, we can talk, man. Plus we like down home stand up comedians who started doing stand up, man. We do the acting, which branches off into other things for us, man. It's definitely dope to be able to be a chameleon and just be able to adapt to any type of form of entertainment.
The one thing I say about your comedy that I appreciate, bro, is like you find human shit that I find human. So when you do skits and like even like I have yet to touch TikTok, bro. People be telling me to do that shit every day. I'm about to start doing it now.
Yeah.
But like the humor, bro, and like the shit and like scenarios you be creating, bro, is
I try to keep it as as genuine as possible.
Right.
Like it's hard. Sometimes like people be like, you don't be doing what everybody. I don't like doing what everybody was doing. So sometimes when there's stuff going on that everybody talk about, man, I be somewhere else completely different. Cause I don't be really doing it for views. I do it because shit be funny. Shit be funny to me, and I know people who go through the same thing. So that's really important to me, man. Like I appreciate y'all views and everything, man. Cause my mind be on no other.
Yo, I'll be crying, man.
And I'm in the space now where I don't be caring what people think, because I know I got a genuine heart and I'm a genuine, honest person. And where it's coming from is not from some malice or some me trying to clout chase. I be really talking about some real shit that's going on that's kind of funny to me and I can't help it. So now, the more honest I am, it's more people that jump on with me, but it's still people that be arguing their side of what I'm talking about in the comment. This is funny to me, man.
Right.
I wanted to ask you about that with the way society is now, how hard it is. Commentators having a hard time staying within certain lines of acceptability with crowds.
Trying to be politically correct right now. Like, it's so much pressure on comedians to be right and speak on certain parts of their jokes to not offend other people. And I ain't doing that shit no more, bro.
Right.
Sensitive.
I know I ain't no like person. I always felt comedy was like our way of laughing at our fucked up ways.
Yeah,
right.
Like, we take the most deepest, darkest shit that happens to us
and make everybody laugh at it.
Absolutely.
You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
A lot of times it should be a lot of pain.
Right. Yeah, it's a lot of pain.
Right.
Pain behind the jokes. You know what I'm saying?
What's the topic that people mainly get sensitive about?
Oh man, you already know.
I know. I got to
Don't be
everything.
the A, B, C, D, E, F boys.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm about to
No, man, it be politics, it be religion, it be relationship. Because now I always look at the age that we in comedy, and right now we of course in the butthurt age where everybody's so sensitive about whatever we talk about. But it's like now the relationship sides and everybody pulling their end of what they think standards are and how somebody should be in a relationship and how this man's supposed to provide this, how this one's supposed to. That's where we at now. Right. You know what I'm saying? We over the homosexuality shit now, but now we just in guys
gender roles.
Yeah, this gender shit, man. Like it's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
So I make fun of all this.
It's weird. It's funny, man. Yo, that shit be funny, man. Yo, the shit with the cat, my nigga in the office.
Which is
nigga. That shit had, man, I was crying, bro. Like,
and it's funny as a comment. I write for other
the joint I saw today when he was in the doctor's office, in the therapy office, because Lori Harvey broke up with him.
Man. Diabolical, man. People don't. I be looking at shit different. Diabolical, bro. She almost up there with Tom Brady with the rings and shit. But again, some shit that's funny to me, man. She collecting the fucking Infinity Stones. She got a little nigga, she got a rapper, she got an actor, athlete. But hey, that's just how she's playing.
Right.
There's old women to be like, that's her thing. Power to the women.
Right.
Man, she collected Infinity Stones. She hurting niggas left and right. Thinking the boy
She about to snap her fingers.
Right.
The motherfucking population gone.
Vengeance. Right.
Man, I'm telling you, bro.
I got a question though for the comedians. I want to make the list, the top 5.
Go ahead.
Dead or alive.
Give me your 5. Your top 5.
Man, you know my top 5. See, I come out 70s, 80s, so my top 5 is Eddie Murphy is my favorite.
Yeah,
that's a good
Richard
one.
Pryor,
Good one.
Red Fox,
Good one.
Martin,
Good one.
and
You gonna miss the one that that's
This comedy is so
Yeah,
special.
Right.
Who's your fifth?
My fifth one is hard. This is
Because
because
it consists of so many.
It's really like yo, like I could think of a fifth one, but I'm like, damn.
right.
I'm like, what about Sinbad? Like I'm sitting in my mind. I'm like, yo, Sinbad.
What you might
I
find
would go with
funny,
Dave. I would
he
go
might
with
not
Dave.
find
Dave.
funny.
That's a good top five. I like that.
Of course, my top three: Eddie, Richard, and Bill. Then of course Dave and Barrington, man.
Yeah, Burn. See, that's what I was for Burn.
Yeah.
Like, because people look at me, you can look at my stand up and tell I watch Eddie, Richard, and Bill. I go raised on Eddie, Richard, and Bill. Whereas though the cadence of of Eddie, Richard Pryor's animation and Bill Cosby's storytelling, that shit was what raised me in comedy. And then Dave, like I started comedy in Dave's era,
Right.
When Dave and Chappelle show in his era. So you gotta, you know how each like decade or so you have this comedy that's on top of everything. I started in the Dave era. You know what I'm saying? So. It's those guys. It's like you always remember where you were in your life during certain jokes. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Man.
Like yo, like I remember vivid, like you so crazy. Come on right now, bro. I
Right.
know that motherfucker
Top to
line
bottom.
top to
Yeah.
bottom. Like what's another one? Even when Chris Rock was in his bag,
Bring the Pain.
Bring the Pain. When Chris Rock was in his bag when that.
Brilliant, man.
Another my favorite comedian, bro. My favorite comedian. Now I ain't gonna say all time, but he's just like up there to me, man. It's fucking Patrice O'Neal, bro.
Oh yeah, man.
Yo, Patrice O'Neal is
He would, man. Patrice would be canceled.
Oh my God, he would be so gone today, yo.
He would be so canceled right now.
Right.
But they would still make fun of the shit.
They was
They
still,
don't care.
yo, Patrice O'Neal and Corey. I can't front. I thought
Corey
yo,
Holmes.
Corey,
He's
Yeah.
fucked
Yeah.
up, but he's hilarious.
Corey-
He in his own league.
he in his own league, right? Corey in his own league,
Corey,
man.
yeah.
And that's what it's about, man. Just
Corey Holmes.
finding your own niche in comedy.
That's
And
talking about controversy.
Yo, but it's hilarious, bro. But yo, but see, Corey got a way of like addressing it in his fashion, but it's still kind of like Carlin-esque, but with, you know what I'm saying, but with like an updated twist, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, that's how I like, cause he say what the fuck he want, but it's how he say it, you know what I mean? That make you be like, yeah, he said what?
and it's really like a lot of reaction
Right.
behind what you say. Like sometimes you be laughing at the crowd reaction.
Yeah.
You could tell.
Go ahead.
You could tell he lived his everyday life like that. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like that's why it'd be funny to me because you could tell he really that type of nigga.
Yep. You
That's
If his ass would have started about 4 years ago, he'd be canceled.
He be canceled.
Like,
Yeah.
But you be already stamped, so you be like, all
Right.
right, he been like that.
Yeah,
Right.
Yo, Corey Raw, man.
I wonder how his joke about the miscarriage baby would work right now.
Oh,
That's
man.
what I'm saying.
Like,
He'd be canceled.
like-
Standing outside there selling baby clothes.
His-
Man, his ass would be canceled. I'm
The
telling
lady
you.
said she bought it in the
Flushed the
toilet.
toilet.
Like, woo,
Right.
right.
I'm pretty sure he still do it, but it's his show. It's his own.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like he already got that foul.
See, yeah, he indented now.
Yeah,
So
so
it's
started
good.
at the right time with though.
You coming out the woodwork doing that?
Yeah.
Work now.
And he type of not care if they pick it his show anyway.
Right.
Now, see, because them niggas, they'll attack the audience, bro. And that's what makes, nigga comedians who attack the, like, I thought D.L. Hughley was the funniest nigga in the world for the longest, as a kid in comedy. He was like, oh, look how big that nigga glasses is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Bart was the best doing that.
Yeah.
Them niggas that used to be having me.
I love that
Right in
crowd.
the room when you in the room watching that happen, it's just like this stuff is just made this is on the spot for
It's
you. You know what I'm
natural.
saying? It's
Yo,
natural.
I seen Benji Brown, bro. The last comedy show I saw Benji Brown. This was it this year? Yeah, it was this year. It was early this year. And I seen Benji Brown, bro, and like in the room, bro, he was just like destroying niggas, bro. Like, yo,
I ain't never seen Benji Brown live.
it was a dude in there heckling him, right? You know, he do his voice thing and shit.
Right.
It was a dude in there heckling him, man. And,
Kiki.
yeah, bro. He was talking about the Martin reboot. Cause he co-wrote on the Martin reboot, and he was a dude in there heckling him, man. He destroyed this nigga, bro.
So you less of a man. Like,
Yeah.
Real comedians be prepared
I know.
for shit like that, and they be hoping somebody
Yeah.
say something. Because most of the time, we want to do our set. We have some colorful, creative shit we trying to, for the audience. But you want to mess the show up. Is you can enjoy the show or you can be the show. You can enjoy it.
Can I ask you a question? Like you ready for the hecklers, but like when you come in there, do you like kind of like zero in? Like motherfucker, you better not say nothing. Like I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you.
also
You better not.
like
You
when
know
you
what I'm saying?
I tell you, as a comedian, bro, like when you get on that stage, you automatically have to be like solving all these problems in your mind while you're talking.
Right.
So you literally have to be not only remember your material, remember your timing as people are laughing, what's the next joke going to be? Because sometimes you may not even want to go with the next joke, but you normally was. You got to read if this person is worth me saying something to. Can the crowd see this person? If this person doesn't respond how I want them to, is it going to be funny? Is this person trying to be a comedian? It's so many things that I don't mind.
That's more the quarterbacks doing.
Yeah, like you literally are sitting there like, because while I'm talking, I can see everything going on in the room.
Right.
And I'm while I'm talking, I'm like making them laugh, but I'm paying attention to this drunk nigga that's doing too much. Because everybody in the comedy show is sitting a certain way. If you see somebody like moving a certain way, supposed to be from Baltimore, we don't play that movie.
Right.
But and then you hear that volume, you like, is this nigga alright? Then you start to pick away like this nigga shoes, this nigga hat, how this nigga side teeth missing. You start to do that while you're saying a joke. So when you finish the joke, if that little airspace is right there, and that nigga say something, you go right at him, and then right after you go at him, you don't know how long you gonna go at this nigga. And then when you finish going at him, you may empty the clip on this nigga, and then you like, where was I at?
Right.
Right. You gotta go right back to your set. That's every real comedian is in their mind doing that shit. Like we're telling our jokes like homing to the audience, like this motherfucker don't shut up. I hear this bitch. If she don't shut up,
as a member of the audience, we be waiting on that shit too.
Yo,
that's the best part of the show.
Cause y'all be sitting there like, I came to watch this show. I ain't come to hear this drunk bitch talking. You know what I'm saying? I ain't come to. So
yo, how hard is it to not laugh at your own shit? Like when you know you got some funny ass.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Until I was live at a show one time. I was live at a Paul Mooney show one time.
Oh man!
Sitting right up front.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, right.
They was sitting right up front, and one of them had like pasta and some lobster tails, and so she studied
slurping
the lobster and the butter sauce, and Paul Mooney trying to tell his jokes, and then it was distracting me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he turned around, he like, Mitch. He just started going, he went in on her for about 5-10 minutes. She ain't even want to eat no more.
Yo, I swear, Paul is a nigga, man. Yo, I was blessed to cause I tried like when I was young, when you young as a comedian, you be trying shit. And Paul had a show in New York, and I said, I'm trying to open for this nigga. I'm gonna find a way to open for this nigga. So I worked my way up from the venue to the comics that was in the show, all the way to the promoter. He was like, you can't open. I was like, nigga, I'll perform while y'all set up chairs. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? He was like, you can come, but I can't guarantee you anything. And he was like, no, you may say something, and then it may conflict with his material. I'm like, that's bullshit. But Isaiah, what's Gerald Kelly?
His son?
No, his dad.
Isaiah's
the father, right? Isaiah's the son. I think Gerald is the father. He got me into the show, and from beginning to end, man, like Paul Mooney was just like, they played Before I Let You Go, like by Frankie Beverly and Mays. This nigga said, turn my grandmother's music off, turn it off. From then, this nigga just went in, And years later, I end up hosting the opening for him, man. He shook my hand and said, you had a good set.
That's beautiful, man.
That shit meant so much to me.
Yeah, that's beautiful, bro.
To grow up watching this nigga, him and Richard, man. He was like, you had a good set, man. Good stuff. He got on stage. And this was one of the nights he started saying nigga again. So I was like, this is a blessing.
Yeah.
I got to feature and open for this nigga, and he's saying nigga again.
Right.
Remember he stopped saying
nigga?
Nigga.
That is legendary.
Man, he was saying nigga. He said nigga the whole set.
He had some cushion.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Not laughing at your own material. Do you still struggle with that?
No, like if I'm like freestyle, I just had a moment in DC where I got put in a raggedy ass room.
Yeah,
it's on my page, and luckily my shooter Teddy was filming, and I just roasted the whole room because I was so mad. Niggas put me in the basement because they got I call them the technical room. Had the big room, had the white guy up there. And they just threw me in the basement, in this low ass basement. And I fucking roasted. Go to my page. I roasted.
I'm gonna watch that shit.
And to the point where I was crying.
He tore that room.
I was crying at myself. That's the first time I ever did shit like. That's why I'm thanking the court. Because I normally I stick to my my shit. I need to, But man, I was in that bitch crying, laughing at my goddamn.
I had to jump up and run out the damn room.
It was that funny, man. Because if you look around the room, it just looked everything I was saying. Niggas was like, yeah, this shit is fucking right. And he called me like, yeah, we gonna give you the big room next time. We sorry about that. We gonna give you all your shit together. I'm like, all right, good, man. Y'all gonna put some respect on my shit, man.
Oh man, yo, that's hilarious. What else? Anybody have? How do you? Next question. Paul Mooney. How do you? I think it's one of my favorite show he did with when he did Jesus Was Black. You seen that?
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
man, that joint's
at the last factor, yeah.
That joint's a classic.
Man,
how could you being politically correct with everything going on now? How is it working in white clubs and stuff? Like, do they find you funny?
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Cause like, of course, the white crowd want their journey through the hood with a nigga with just being safe and shit. And as long as they want their black experience, but as long as you give it to them in a way of, no matter what you talk about, you just have to be funny. You have to be relatable. You have to be able to translate it right for them to know when to laugh. Cause they be uncomfortable, like, should I be laughing at this nigga? He's being serious, and then they look at black people like, oh, everybody's laughing. Okay, this is funny. Right. So, you know, it does translate as long as the material is funny and it's true to you. Like, as long it don't fucking matter. As long as it's true to you and you got that motherfucking stage timing and you know how to. It's nothing like that. You know, when you on that stage and you got that timing on, the crowd know the rhythm of the show, and you just make you laugh. So, yeah, it does, man. Definitely.
Niggas stealing material. Niggas stealing jokes. We wanted to touch on that.
Touch on the theme.
Wanted to touch on the beef, man. I mean, look, let me tell you something right now, man. Y'all, I look at this camera, just get in tight with me real quick. Get in tight. You motherfuckers like, no, man. On some real shit, man. I despise that shit, man. You know, and I'm such a chill, humble, you know what I'm saying, calm kind of guy, but I fucking do not like niggas who steal, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know how hard this is how we pay our bills. This shit come from a place, from an original ass fucking place, and we work. Some niggas work like years to fucking finish one fucking joke. You know what I'm saying? And it's so many different types of niggas who steal jokes that fucking irk me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you come across them, you don't even know how to fucking respond. Being a Baltimore nigga, I don't know how to respond to other than swing on a nigga. Right. But when you get into the industry and you get into these rooms, you start to notice it's it don't you can't
no, it's funny. No, it's funny there because like you got a cousin just came back and he kind of said the same thing a few months ago.
Yeah, man, you can't. It's like you kind of gotta really restrain yourself. And some would say take it as a compliment, but it's just like, bro, like this shit come from a place where it's just me, bro.
Right.
Like, and it happens. The more you move, the more you write, the more you are really into this shit, the more it happens. Because unfortunately, you got people who just don't really fucking write or know what the fuck they doing or shouldn't even be in this shit in the first place. Right. You know what I'm saying? And this shit happened when I first started being on tour. Started going on tour with Just. Shout out to Just. Took me on tour with her. You know what I'm saying? I had fucking like just boxes of jokes because I ain't never been on the road. I've been in Baltimore. I've been on the East Coast all my life. DMV, New York, Jersey. I've been all over here with these jokes. Now I'm about to fucking touch the whole country with this shit. Right. So I have mad original shit that nobody ever heard before. This is my fucking life. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I touched everywhere, and then I never got to deep south or West Coast or up north, and I went to fucking South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? This is right after Steve Brown got fucking attacked on stage. Shout out to Steve Brown and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. This is literally, I think, that week or that month he got attacked. And I went to South Carolina. Mind you, we doing shows. I'm giving every city a 30 piece. You know what I'm saying? I do 30 minutes, just do an hour. I do 30 minutes, just do an hour. And I got sets, you know what I'm saying? That because I'm a headliner, this is a benefit for me because I'm not giving y'all the whole hour 20. I'm giving y'all 30 piece. I'm getting the interchange and shit. And then just traveling, we updating our set because we traveling to these cities multiple times. We don't have the same material. And I did that set. I did a 30-minute set in South Carolina, and I came back a year later. You know what I'm saying? Had a whole new set for him. You know what I'm saying? Ready to rock, and the fucking security guard walked up on me and was like, yo, I didn't know how to get your information, yo. I've been wanting to tell you this shit for like a year, bro. The security guard. He said, yo, that fucking guy that opened y'all show, that nigga stole your fucking teacher jokes, yo. Damn. You know how that shit made me fucking feel, yo? That shit really feel like, make you feel like a fucking rape victim or something. Like, you really feel violated, yo, because you can't do nothing about it. You just sat with this nigga in the fucking green room on some like, yeah, that's a good ass set, man. Respect your shit, blah, blah, blah. and then I leave. These bitch ass niggas, these bitch ass home comedians, yo. It be some bitch ass home comedians, bro, who will sit and listen to niggas set, and because they from there,
right?
You leave
and they gonna keep the joke.
And they keep your shit. Y'all some bitch ass niggas, man. Like y'all gotta stop doing that shit, bro. Nah, I never run into these niggas ever again, yo.
I had a nigga steal a corny joke from me, yo. Some shit I asked a nigga.
Yo, a nigga.
Go ahead, man.
Stole one of my jokes like 2 years ago. And went viral. Didn't give me no credit for it or nothing.
This shit ain't like
they ain't gonna give you no credit.
They not give you no credit. This ain't no credit. Because like we live in a time now where it's okay because everybody got TikTok. Everybody remixing using the same sound and shit. But when it comes to stand up, bro.
I'm not even a comedian, bro.
You was bad.
Yo, I asked a nigga one time on another podcast I used to do.
Professional level type shit. But it was some trend going on Facebook where like people would take some shit and they would end it with or however they say it. That was like the punchline, right? So I put one time I was bored, I put suck pussy or however Haitians say it, right? So all my friends started sharing that shit. Everybody found it funny. I go on fucking Instagram, some nigga I've never even heard of. He rewrote this shit and everything, put a different background on it and all that. And got like millions of views off the shit. So I ain't got no on, like, yo, bro, you're not even gonna acknowledge me got that shit, bro. He was like, what you talking about?
Yo, I asked a nigga, I was interviewing somebody before, yo. I asked a nigga, I said, who would win in a fist fight? In they prime, Prince or Michael Jackson?
Prince.
This nigga thought the shit was the most hilarious shit in the world, bro. You know what I'm saying?
The Prince Michael Jackson?
Yeah, the Prince Michael Jackson shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? So like, I said this shit one time on some high shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nigga sitting there like,
that nigga was like, that's hilarious. Like, so when me and bro fell out, I stopped going on that podcast and I started this. This nigga was still telling the joke to this. I'm talking about this year, bro. Like, 3 months ago, this nigga was still saying this shit.
Damn.
Like,
that's the fucked up part about it. And then in their mind, they be thinking they made this shit up.
Right.
They use this shit so long. They be in their mind like, yeah, that is an original thought.
Yeah.
Bitch, no, it's not.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sidebar too, yo. I gotta make something clear. We was the first podcast that was doing this shit with a DJ, man. Like, all y'all niggas that's trying to get DJs and shit now, or was in a basement with green screens with your Dougs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Now all of a sudden nigga want to go to the studio and get a DJ and shit now for a show.
But there's only one DJ Bruce.
It's only one. Look, my nigga, like you could copy the recipe, my nigga.
It can only be one.
You ain't got the ingredients. It ain't gonna work, bro. It ain't gonna work.
And then I hope your career fails.
That's a fact.
You motherfuckers who steal. I hope your career. I hope you don't get as far as that joke.
Tell them how the celebrities send their
And that's another thing that happens to celebrities. A lot of celebrities will take your shit because they're like, you ain't gonna be famous. So
I was talking about that.
And that's why
I don't know about that. I would hope not.
Both
copyrighted. Because that's why, and it's like Cardi. It's such a hard thing for comedians because we don't want to post our shit because we don't. That's why you don't see a lot of stand-up material online because motherfucker bring your ass to a show to see the live shit.
Right.
My videos are a commercial for you to come see me do stand-up, and it's a good, But they got a lot of people that will look at your shit and be like, all right, this motherfucker, he probably ain't going away in life. I'm gonna just put my version of it on it. So with me, what I do is I respect comedy so much.
Yo, remember Martin when Tommy Dason was on there? Remember he went to the show?
That's right.
Man,
just like that.
Man, look, and the fucked up part is, I forgot what I was about to say. Damn, I forgot what I was about to say. I was just about to, I just had it in my fucking head just now, man. Either way, you a hoe. You know what I'm saying? And like, I was gonna say, like, I watch comedians, man. I watch them for motivation and fucking just the energy of it. Just like how we watch basketball. You watch motherfucking N1. Then we watch the N1 tapes, niggas.
Niggas going crazy when N1 came out.
That shit got you. You know what I'm saying? We watch, as a comedian, you should watch that shit for like the motivation of it all, man.
Same thing as a DJ.
Yeah, and I feel like comedians, I have a joke or a premise, and I see another comedian do it, I won't even fuck with the premise no more because the comedian did that shit
So
that
great,
so
yeah,
good.
right.
And I'm just like, every comedian, I have a favorite joke from every comedian, whether they're OG or a new nigga. Ryan Davis got an airport joke. Tony Baker got some fucking this fucking kid joke.
Tony Baker's
a machine gun.
Tony Baker's genius.
Who else? It's just a lot of comedians. I have a favorite joke from every fucking comedian to the point where I remembered it and I respect it. I don't even fucking touch the topic.
Yeah.
Right. You niggas that y'all niggas don't be thinking people can't record you and see you saying that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's so fucking angering, bro, because it make you not even want to fuck with the topic no more at all, because that person will have more followers and famous than you. So a motherfucker gonna jump in your shit like, no, that's such a shit. Like, especially on the social media shit.
Right.
Like a nigga, a Wild 'N Out nigga did a video on a kid, talking to the daughter in a crazy way and shit. He said some of the shit that I was saying about like crack or something. It was funny, and I had reposted it from a while back, and then he did the video later on in the week, I guess. And somebody commented on my shit like, "Yo, that's such a joke. He be on Wild 'N Out." I said, "Bro, first of all, this is a repost from like 2018. What the fuck are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like I do a lot of fucking content, bro. Like you have to." And this nigga DM me and apologized like, "My bad, man. I take the comment down." I said, "No, don't take the fucking comment down. Leave that shit up." I literally don't follow some comedians because we have like the same genre of jokes. I don't even fucking want to come across nobody's shit, bro.
Right.
And it's like we I believe in parallel thinking, though. But sometimes, when you hear nigga shit, you hear your shit word for word, bro. That shit make your fucking blood boil, you know. So when I hear other comedians in the game who really do this shit and be like fussing about niggas stealing jokes, I understand them, you know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, we in a time now where if you do that, you a shit starter.
Right.
You a hating ass comedian.
Right.
We in a different time now.
I had a nigga steal a lot of my shit.
Yeah,
a lot of my shit,
it makes
bro.
you not even want to fuck with the whole shit.
Yeah, but see, that like he could never do it how I do it.
Yeah.
So like he do it and it's done terribly. You know what I mean? So like my concepts, some of my ideas, like certain like show topics, like I made some shit up, bro, called the Side Nigga Chronicles. You know what I'm saying? Where niggas just telling all these.
I already know where you're going with.
Yeah.
I already know where you're going.
Nigga was like trying to run with my shit for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, you ain't never heard a nigga say this shit, man. Nigga, you're like, yo, just pay homage, bro. Like, just pay homage, bro. Like, if I would mention, if I heard a Chappelle joke and I'm like, yeah, remember the Chappelle joint, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna sit there and act like I resonated the joke.
I will crash and burn on my own material before I go into somebody else.
Yeah.
Right.
And I have bombed on all my, but I will leave that stage like, nigga, I bombed on all my shit. I ain't bombed on, nigga, I'm not gonna be dead in the water and be like, you know what, I'm gonna think of this person's joke that worked and do his shit. Nah, bro, I'm gonna die on the stage on my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Same with the top 10.
But everybody,
have you ever been in a situation where it's though like you might have to like switch your setup because like maybe like certain content's been done to death already before you get on stage?
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. It happens all the time when you got a show with a bunch of comedians. We bound to talk about the same thing. So I already, this is what I do. Every show I do, even if I'm the headliner or I'm featuring or whatever, I hide in the audience and just look at people. I just people watch.
Read the room.
And just read the room and just bring in the energy. Like, and they ain't gonna laugh at that. They probably get that joke. I'm gonna switch that with that. And then as soon as motherfuckers get on stage, I listen to what people saying. Like, even if you look at, I was on Keep Your Distance with Tony Robbins, Kev on stage. Shout out to Kev on stage and shit. And comedians were on their shit, and I was probably like fourth on a good little sweet spot. The set that I did wasn't even the set I came with. The set I did was like, all right, this person already talked about that. This person already talked about that. Cool. I'm gonna go this way, and I'm fine. I'm cool with that. You know, I'm not like, damn, I want to do that joke. I got so much. I'm gonna talk my shit. I have a lot of fucking material, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'll write my ass off. Yeah. So when shit like that happen, when I was young, I used to panic. Of course, when you're young, because you got like 10 minutes of material, you be like, shit. You're bad. But when you get older, as you live, that's why I'm glad I'm at the age that I am. Once you live a life and you know how to create your material off of just how you live and shit that go on, and you become a better writer. Right. So in the moments, you just automatically like, you know what, I can switch this to this. I'm gonna just change that. Fucking cool. Yeah. I'm fine with it at any stage, any moment, because I have to be ready. Like being on tour with Jess has made me so ready as a comedian because I have to get her ready for her fucking hour. Right. And I gotta have my 30 minutes ready before I get on stage before her. Right. You know know what I'm saying? We set up, every city we go to, I be like, get your ass up. We gotta write some new jokes. You gotta phase this out. You said this in the city before.
Right.
So you gotta you gotta be battle tested. But these bitch ass stealing ass niggas are still protected. They ready to steal and shit.
Yeah. So when you already said a joke in a particular city, y'all keep track of it?
Oh, my fault.
Y'all keep track of that?
Yeah, you got to. Because
Like
motherfuckers, because it happens because, like, if you look at my notes, like, niggas be thinking I be looking at bitches on the gram and shit. This is fucking set.
Oh, no.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, these are different. You have to. Some cities, of course, you repeat. You do. Sometimes people want to hear your home runs. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, like when I was on tour with Country Wayne and just in the same year, at the same time, I had to have a clean set. I had to have a clean 25, and my dirty 30 was just.
Okay.
So I had to have interchangeable shit, and it was funny because one time I did the same fucking month I had Nebraska, the same month. You know what I'm saying? And Wayne was booked. Did just at the top of the month, did Wayne at the end of the month. I'm like, cool. I did my shit, and I did one joke that was in the same set, and this fucking lady did be like, I heard you say that shit when you was with Jeff. Bitch, you calling my throat, bitch. And you know, I'm proud of myself so much. I was so mad at myself, like I should have kept. But that was one of my home runs. They liked this, so I'm gonna do it again. But that one lady was like, you said that shit when you with Jeff.
Patron, it will annoy you to hear something because I actually paid for Eddie Griffin came to Baltimore City. I want to say like 14, 15. And with the exception of a cigarette joke, because he smokes Camels and all you can find around here was Newports, I could have found every joke he said on stage. You know, fucking Netflix.
Man, listen.
Oh, Netflix.
I'm so fucking mad. Like all the old jokes, we all know them. We seen them a million times.
Bro,
I paid for that.
I went to go see Martin in D.C. about 5-6 years ago. Something like that. Maybe 5-6 years ago in D.C., bro. I knew every fucking joke and was crying, nigga. Like, that nigga was, that nigga was pulling shit from talking shit, from talking dirty after dark, like, all that, bro.
Right.
Man, I knew them bitches word for word, bro. Punchline, everything.
Sometimes
I didn't
feel like that.
But
It depends on the comment.
That's another thing, man. That's what I don't like. I don't like comedically stupid people.
Yeah.
Like, not to shit on nobody, but people who don't care
Right.
about shit like that.
Right.
People who particularly would DM me like, yo, I noticed you did a whole new set you did in Philly. You came to Philly last year. I appreciate that. That shit make me feel good.
Right.
Because that's a motherfucker that's paying attention to comedy.
Right.
A motherfucker who don't know a motherfucker stealing will be laughing. And I be in the back. Like when I first started doing stand-up, my first month, I was in a comedy contest. And this nigga was getting on stage doing Ian Edwards' fucking shark joke. And I just contacted Ian Edwards this year because I didn't know his fucking name. And when I first started doing comedy, he has a shark joke about niggas be going surfing, and if the shark eats you, the game won. Like, it's a funny ass joke how he puts it.
Yeah.
This fucking OG nigga, little 40-year-old nigga, I was like 22 at the time. Yo was doing the joke and was winning. Niggas was laughing. Mind you, I'm the only nigga in the crowd like, are y'all fucking crazy? This nigga just did this shit on Bad Boys. Remember Bad Boys of Comedy? I'm like, he just fucking did this shit. What the fuck are y'all laughing at? I was heated, yo, but that's just me. Maybe I have a vengeance. I hate niggas who steal. But when I first started stand-up, I ain't like that shit.
Right.
Because he was going to the next round off another nigga's set.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I fuck
that's
with
crazy.
people who steal jokes. I don't like y'all niggas, man. I really don't.
How's the show going? How's the show on Amazon going?
Oh, man, going good, man. And it's funny because Amazon, be independent. So Amazon give you a hard time. Nigga, we have 9 episodes of this shit.
Fire.
And we only have 2 on Amazon. I'm trying to put the whole season on this.
Right.
They're like, all right, these stipulations. They keep making us go through all these stipulations. It's all good. We love you, Amazon. But we got 9. We got 9
in the
on
clip.
In the clip. Right. Put that up there, man.
People waiting to see the rest of the season, man. And we working day and night. And I done forgot we had 9 fucking episodes of this
some
shit.
funny ass episodes.
Season, man.
What's up with season 2? You just gonna keep filming?
Yeah, we just gonna keep filming. We don't give a fuck. Somebody else will pick it up, and then they gonna give us all.
Hey, look,
nine.
niggas need an extra.
Creative.
I ain't no stunt double now. You know what I'm saying? That niggas need an extra.
All right, I asked my followers.
We work for food.
I asked my followers, because you know I'm scared of brain like shit. Just turn your notifications on. Whenever there's opportunities, I always post. Because I don't be y'all niggas don't pop in my head first. Because I be in shooting and writing mode and fucking acting mode. Sometimes niggas don't pop my. I always post, y'all niggas trying to be in the skit or be in one of the scenes.
Oh, nigga.
Pull up. So
Say less.
I tell my followers in Baltimore or wherever, turn your notifications.
Say less, nigga. I'm there.
I will put your ass right on screen. And people have been around us and just be in scenes, and they got a full they got lines and everything. They went from being a background nigga to having lines.
Right.
So opportunities are always there when it comes to me, man. I love doing this.
That's
shit.
what's up, man.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I never thought about being I never thought about doing none of that shit, bro. I did security for the longest time. I used to do these African parties. I had this African dude. I give you. So like,
right. Yo, what? Like, that's all he had to say was African.
Right.
Yo, so he was like, yo, I want you in this movie. I want you in this movie. I want you in this movie. So I'm like, in my mind, bro, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm like, man, I ain't doing no bullshit like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I fuck around like my ex-girlfriend, Liberian. So like, yo, them African movies be horrible, bro. Like, yo, it's an African movie, yo. It's an African movie. They the best. They be the best to watch. Yo, it's a fucking Tupac. It's an African Tupac movie, yo. What the fuck? It's an African All Eyes on Me. Yo, God damn it. I'm gonna send you that shit. It's an African All Eyes on Me. I'm dead ass serious, yo.
Me and my wife, we sit up and watch TV. We watch black horrible gangster movies all day.
Them just be there.
And rolling. We in the house rolling. Because all we do is pick out the fucked up shit. Why is this nigga looking at the camera? Niggas be acting like, yeah, what it is, and look at the camera. Right. You know you in the movie, nigga. Don't look at the camera. The direction they see that shit. Like, that's all we got. We just grab the That's hilarious. They be the best ones, man. You know? Them shit, hood movies do be funny. Hood movies be best. And it be the same niggas. Yeah. Like, yo, he like the motherfucker.
When I get the same feelings when I watch Shotters the first time.
Oh my god, yo.
And that turned out to be a classic. It looked like some bullshit in the beginning. But it turned out to be a classic.
You ever get older? The
first time I watched Shotters, I can't watch it.
Yo, it's like you ever get older and you look at a classic movie and look back at like, this was
fun. Independence Day.
New Jack City.
I got the hookup.
Oh, okay. When that shit came out, we was like, oh, this shit is crazy. Yo,
you're mad.
Media, though, I ain't gonna lie. I still watch Media Man.
Media Man was funny.
Media Man was funny.
Even Belly was a dumb
Belly is a dumbass movie.
But the way it was shot was just so brilliant. Right. You know what I'm saying? But the whole premise of all that fire.
Belly ain't really got no plot, no nothing, bro. It's just DMX. It's DMX being DMX.
Right. It had a reality show with DMX doing the same shit. Like, man, this movie, watching it as an adult, you'll be like, this shit is dumb.
I'll tell you what's funny. DMX movies.
What you said? The 2000. Yeah. Anything other than Belly, they were all hilarious.
What you say, Mel?
Any DMX movie. Yo, any DMX movie that's on TV and it's not on DVD, yo, and it's edited.
Oh, they edited shit?
Yo, hilarious. Hilarious.
Grave to the grave.
All of them edited movies be funny.
Yeah, and I'm a horror movie buff. Like, my family be weird. My daughter gonna be weird and something to do that when she get older, so she gonna watch the horror movies. Like, we watch horror movies like all, but I can't watch a shitty horror movie though. I can watch a horror movie, hood movie, but not no horrible fucking horror movie.
Shitty horror.
I'd be like, man, this was who? I be thinking, who paid for this shit?
Right.
Who gave them the opportunity? Right? Because I got ideas, man. But them hood ass fucking terrible ass hood movies, I love them, man. I can't stop watching.
Yeah, the Corner Store 3.
Yes. On the front. Who is this nigga? Oh my god.
Yo, I still ain't seen that shit.
I still can't find
funny, but that shit was
Snow made the potato.
Who made
Snow on the Bluff was hilarious.
That's funny, but it was
Snow on the Bluff.
It was
Snow on the Bluff is a classic.
Listen, the song, I still know that song.
The first hour I was watching it like, is this shit real?
Right.
No, I actually had an argument with a nigga about that. You know, that's real. I'm like, yo, it's no way that shit is real. You know how many indictments would come down behind that tape?
I realized it was fake.
I had an argument with a dude about that shit too.
I realized it was fake when the people was across the street talking and you can hear him clear. That's what I was like, ain't no way in hell. I'm a baller, a gangster.
Right.
I'm a baller, a gangster, a hustler, and all of that.
We needed that shit, man. When I was watching the first 15, 20 minutes, I'm like, this shit can't be real.
Yeah, it was ahead of his time.
It was ahead of his time. It was like a hood Blair Witch.
Right.
Exactly. It was like a hood Blair Witch.
Exactly.
I never thought about it like that.
It was.
That is. It really is.
It came out after when it was shot.
Hell yeah.
Definitely.
Y'all going to check out Nope?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. The movie Nope.
Nope. Jimmy Jordan Peele movie.
Oh yeah,
It's a movie.
Anything you do.
Yeah, anything. It don't matter if it's horrible. You gonna go see that shit.
Right.
Get Out set the standard for us.
Right.
He created a whole new genre.
Yeah.
Movie for
Right.
us. And now whatever he do,
I still
it's
don't
like
let white people give me tea.
nah. That movie still fucking.
Yeah, it's still right.
It's scared us in a different way. You know what I'm saying?
I like that is
Take
a
your
real.
brain.
That's our real fear of white
Bruh.
people right there.
Black
That's the
people
real
movie feel
fear.
quiet
You
shit,
know what I'm saying?
man.
He said, don't drink that tea, nigga.
Don't drink that tea.
Right.
We got can we get 5 more minutes? Get like 10? All right, so before we close out, man, I want to give a big shout out to Chap, the comedian, Desi Alexander for coming through, kicking it with us.
Appreciate you.
I gotta, as much as I want to chop it up, my baby boy here, I still gotta get to that, man. So like, I appreciate y'all dudes, I appreciate y'all energy. Yeah, thank you, man. Man, we're gonna get everybody's social media tags out here before we let DJ Bruce Wayne close us out. I'm gonna start with myself, man. It's me, Ron the Plug, Can't Knock the Muscle _43. Fuck with me, Jerome D. Rose on Facebook. I'm on all that other shit. I don't be fucking with it though. I don't, bro. Like I just don't. I be trying. I'm you fuck with me, yo. I'm on IG and Facebook, bro. I'm working on the other shit.
Instagram, Billy Ray Valentine, B1.
My IG, Mega_Mel85. I'm on the book, Jamel White. We everywhere. I just first before I close out, I want to send an apology to my man Lonnie B. He was supposed to join us. We had technical difficulties. I couldn't get him back on.
Shout out to the money team though.
On another day, on another show.
Facts.
Oh, me? Comedian Desi, you know who I am. My social media, Instagram is Desi4018, the same for TikTok. And website's comediandesi.com. We got dates coming up, man. I'll be in your city. Go to comediandesi.com for the tickets, man. I'm coming at y'all live. So, yeah.
Fact.
Billy Ray Valentine on Facebook, Billy Ray Valentine B1 on Instagram. D-Program78 on Twitter.
Chap _funny on IG and Chap _funny on TikTok.
And it's your boy Big Kev. You can follow me on Instagram, Prolific Kev. Yeah.
All right.
Got DJ Bruce Wayne 443 on Instagram. Also DJ _Bruce _Wayne 443 on Instagram.
Already, man. Yo, we appreciate everybody tuning in, man. It's another man. Yo, we just, like, where else we gonna get this type of variety? Yo, we had money team fighters, man. We got Desi Alexander in the building, man. We got real live comedians out here, man. We just gonna keep hitting y'all niggas in the head, bro. I ain't gonna tell you about niggas. And stop stealing jokes. And stop biting. And stop biting off niggas, period, bro. Do you, my nigga.
Be original.
Be original, nigga.
Like the Melvinaire podcast.
Facts. Be original, bro. You can never, listen, niggas can never copy this, bro. That's my word. DJ Bruce Wayne, take